Once upon a time, in a small village nestled at the foot of a mountain, there lived a young girl named Sofia. She was known for her beauty, kindness, and her love for nature. She would spend most of her days wandering through the meadows, admiring the wild flowers, and watching the birds and butterflies flutter by. Sofia was particularly fascinated by the butterflies that danced in the fields, their delicate wings shimmering in the sunlight. One day, as she was sitting by the river, Sofia noticed a strange thing. A group of butterflies had landed on a nearby tree, and they seemed to be in distress. Sofia went closer to investigate and saw that the butterflies were trapped in spider webs. They were struggling to break free, but the more they struggled, the more entangled they became. Sofia knew that she had to help the butterflies, but she didn't know how to. She had heard that if you touched a butterfly's wings, it would never fly again. She didn't want to hurt the fragile creatures. She sat down next to the tree, watching the butterflies, feeling helpless and sad. As she sat there, a wise old man walked by. He saw the sadness in Sofia's eyes and asked her what was wrong. Sofia told him about the butterflies, and the old man listened patiently. He then told her a story about a butterfly that he had rescued many years ago. The old man said that he had found the butterfly trapped in a spider web, just like the ones Sofia had seen. The butterfly was weak and seemed to be close to death. The old man had gently freed the butterfly from the web and held it in his hands. He could feel the butterfly's delicate wings trembling in his palms. The old man said that he had then blown on the butterfly's wings, and it had suddenly come back to life. It had flown away, free and happy, and the old man had never forgotten the joy he had felt at that moment. Sofia was amazed by the story and asked the old man how he had done it. The old man smiled and said that it was a simple technique that he had learned from his grandfather. He said that if you blow on a butterfly's wings, it can help to reinvigorate the blood flow and give the butterfly the strength to fly again. Sofia was eager to try the technique and asked the old man to show her. The old man agreed, and together they went to the tree where the butterflies were trapped. Sofia carefully freed the butterflies from the webs, and then one by one, she held them gently in her hands and blew on their wings. To her amazement, the butterflies came back to life, fluttering their wings and taking flight. They circled around Sofia and the old man, as if thanking them for their kindness. Sofia felt a sense of joy and wonder that she had never felt before. From that day on, Sofia became known as the butterfly whisperer in her village. Whenever anyone found a butterfly in distress, they would bring it to her, and she would use her magic breath to help it fly again. Sofia felt a deep connection with the butterflies, and she knew that they were grateful for her help. As time passed, Sofia grew older, and she became known throughout the land as the butterfly whisperer. She would travel from village to village, helping to free the trapped butterflies and teach others how to care for them. Her love for the butterflies never waned, and she continued to see them as symbols of hope and beauty. Many years later, when Sofia was an old woman, she returned to the village where she had grown up. She went to the same spot by the river where she had first seen the trapped butterflies, and she saw a group of children playing nearby. They were chasing after the butterflies, trying to catch them in their nets. Sofia smiled at the children and walked over to them. She asked them why they were catching the butterflies, and they replied that they wanted to keep them as pets. Sofia explained to them that butterflies were meant to be free, and that they needed to fly and pollinate the flowers. She then told the children about the technique that she had learned from the old man many years ago. She showed them how to gently free the trapped butterflies and how to blow on their wings to help them fly again. The children were amazed, and they listened attentively to Sofia's words. They soon joined her in her quest to free the trapped butterflies and care for them. They became her disciples, spreading her message of love and compassion for nature to others. And so, the village became known as a place of beauty and wonder, where the butterflies danced freely in the meadows, and the children played and laughed in harmony with nature. Sofia had created a legacy of love and kindness that would last for generations to come. In the end, Sofia passed away, but her spirit lived on in the hearts of those she had touched. The butterflies continued to flutter by, reminding everyone of the power of love and compassion. And so, the story of Sofia, the butterfly whisperer, lived on as a symbol of hope and inspiration for all those who loved and cared for nature. In conclusion, is to show kindness and compassion to all living beings, especially those that are fragile and vulnerable. Sophia's love and care for the butterflies not only helped to save their lives but also inspired others to do the same. It teaches us to appreciate the beauty of nature and the importance of protecting and preserving it. The story also highlights the interconnectedness of all living things and the importance of living in harmony with nature. It reminds us that small acts of kindness can have a profound impact on the world around us and that we all have the power to make a positive difference. Thank you for watching The Butterfly Whisperer, a story of love and compassion for nature. We hope you enjoyed this heartwarming tale of how small acts of kindness can make a big difference in the world around us. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel to see more uplifting and inspiring stories like this one. Together, we can create a more loving and compassionate world for all living things. Thank you again for watching, and we hope to see you again soon.